Is next time, give me the damn thing when you get home from school.
Paul's overdoing his laundry. This is October 31st, 2018.
Ooh,
At
says the ghost.
16:30 in the afternoon Eastern Time.
Oh, and you got it. Did I tell you that got to clock in and out for a half hour on a break thing?
No.
Even though you don't take it, you've got to clock in and out for it.
Oh, you don't take the break? You still have to clock in and out for it?
Yeah.
Even if you want to keep working?
Right.
Well, that's idiotic.
Yeah, but then you stay an extra half hour and you make that a half hour up. So instead of like getting paid 7.5 hours, you'll get paid 8 hours.
I'm glad somebody understands that shit. I sure don't. I'm glad I did piecework.
So that's weird. It's crazy.
Yeah, I did piecework. I went in a room, I did a case. Sometimes I got paid, sometimes I didn't.
Running around, constantly checking the watch. Anyway, how long of time do I have to still do your so-called break? And the laundry guy, he cracks me up. He keeps asking me if there's any dirty laundry in the laundry chute room. Do you ever just walk across the hallway and check?
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, if he's got something to go wash. So the housekeepers will have it.
I'm sure there's plenty of stuff that gets dirty in that hotel.
Yeah, the guy did it. He didn't want to go look for it.
Oh, the agony. Humanity.
When you tell him you need sheets, oh, you do? Like one day he told us, well, I can't find any king sheets. Went across the hallway and brought him back 2 big laundry carts full of nothing but king sheets. I said, here, I said, try washing these and folding them.
One of my very favorite history teacher, Robert Taylor, got married, long after I'd left high school. Well, not long after I left high school, but, after we left high school, we were then like personal friends, He said Brad Nixon and I would drop over and see him, and we'd talk and drink. And he'd say, well, he says, somebody said, what are you most looking forward to as being married? He said, clean sheets.
We drive down to see him one time.
We didn't, no.
Oh, we went down and saw Brad and Becky, I think.
Did we see Brad and Becky? We might have seen Brad and Becky. Yeah, we might have seen Brad and Becky. Yeah. Sorry to inflict Becky on you. Well, yeah, she was a piece of work. Drake Transceivers, the worldwide sort of like shortwave radio outfit. Her dad was She was the Drake heiress.
Yeah.
Yeah. And her 2 daughters were just horrible, 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 horrible children. And of course, she'd beguiled my friend Brad. God bless him. You know, he's a good guy, but he tends to fall for pretentious folk. Of course, I tend to be hyper suspicious of pretentious folk. No, you know, he's my best friend through high school. Well, I had like 2 best friends through high school, and one kind of fell by the wayside. But Brad and I stayed really good friends for a long, long time until he found out I was gay. He finally, over time, reconciled himself to that fact.
Decided it wasn't a problem.
Yeah, well, he's out there. He's out there on the West Coast. They're just about ready to fall off into the ocean. So he's got other things on his mind. He's out there at Pacific Palisades. I'm going to tell you right now. Well, I won't go on to say what I was in my heart and mind, but I'm doing my best to send it through the back of this camera right now. And onto the SD card. His dad's out there. His mom was out there. I mean, mom was out there too. I mean, his mother and dad were out there. His mother died. God bless her. Yeah, one of my favorite people ever. And his dad is too.
They lived in an octagonal house.
Yeah, well, they didn't build that, but they bought that octagonal house in Lebanon. Yeah. Look up that octagonal house in Lebanon, folks. It's Lebanon, Ohio. It's got to be one of these National Historic Landmarky things. Yeah, it really is a neat place. Nice house. I went to one sort of either Thanksgiving or New Year's or Christmas dinner there. I think Faith was with me. I don't know, Thomas may have been there too as an infant. And of course, the thing is, when you're going to one of these family dinners with, any family, a large family especially, it's all kind of closed. They have all these little in jokes and inside references and little chuckles and things, and you feel somewhat left out a lot of the time. Now, my very best friend in college was Tim Cardina, and I was up at his family's place in Akron for a number of holidays, Thanksgivings, and even Christmas once. Any sort of inside stuff that was going on, they always explained to me. So, I mean, I could fully participate, which I thought was a very nice way to handle that. Yeah, I miss them too. I'm sure his mother's dead now. His dad died while I still knew them. I mean, still actively knowing them,
Dad died while he was in school, wasn't it?
His dad died, I think, after Tim went to medical school. I think, yeah. Yeah, smart family, every single one. I mean, Tim Cardino was the smartest person I've ever known personally. Wasn't is. I assume he still is, absent some horrible mental debilitating thing. One of the few people I intellectually respect.
He lives near the Five Finger Lakes in New York.
Yeah, he lives up there next to Lake Cayuga. Just outside Trumansburg, New York. We were there once. I think we may have been there twice, actually. Well, once anyway. You and I were. We were in the Lincoln, I think.
Yeah, this little boy kept talking about the Lincoln because he had seen it somewhere else.
Yeah. Should have tried to take it down to the used car lot and sold it up there. given it was so worthless. Nice car, I tell you. It's too bad it didn't run. If it had run, I would have kept that thing for as long as I could. Well, that's what happens when the computer module goes bad and they can't figure it out. Maybe I ought to take this truck of mine that's got all the warning lights, lighting up on the dashboard down to Bob Boyd and have the Bob Boyd boys, figure out what's wrong with it.
What's 48 hours.
Yeah, what's wrong with it? We work on it for 48 hours and see if you can figure out what's wrong with this. Yeah. Truck runs fine. It just it's trying to tell me though it's not fine, but it is fine. So, well, it's like any sort of I suppose it's like how should we say? Well, I was about ready to make a really egregious sexist statement. Now I won't. I suppose it's like some sort of partners in various marriage relationships. One of them makes an assertion contrary to reality, and we're all supposed to agree with it and believe it. And that's what my truck is trying to do to me. I think it wants to marry me. I think it wants to be my wife. I keep trying. I get some smiles eventually.
And little Chuck's running around the yard. You're a Dodge, they're a Dodge, everywhere a Dodge.
Well, like rounds with Dr. Minton. yeah. Into the 4-bed ward. Says, well, I've got it on an airplane here in about a half hour. Well, 40. That's when you could go to the airport, within 40 minutes. And I got to go out to the airport within 40 minutes here. And says I got to go to Edinburgh. He says I got to make rounds here. He says, and he looks over at this woman. He says, "You're gonna die." He looks at the next one. He says, "You're gonna die." He looks at another one, he says, "You're going to die." And then he looks at the fourth, and then he says, "You're going home tomorrow. You're doing fine." And out the door he went. God bless him. Suppose nowadays you have to have some sort of expose on the news about that. Still, he was a great doc. He's a good doc. And the patients that didn't die adored him.
I found a box. Somebody threw it out. It was a thing of memory keys. And so looked like this.
Yeah, you got the, it's like
metal things that
little
swing
USB
around to protect the endo.
Yeah, you got the little USB memory sticks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you kept it.
And there were 10 of them.
Well, those are nice to have. How many did it say how many gigabytes?
No. They were just in a box, and each one of them in a separate bag.
Well, you can find it out. What you do is you plug it in, and then you click on it, and that opens it. And then you have to go to disk utility, and then you go to well, there's a way. Then you reprogram it. Well, first you can try to see if there's anything on the memory stick.
Yeah, they were sealed in a bag.
Okay, well, so you think they're relatively new?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
none
shit.
of the bags have been opened.
Save those. Those are nice. What brand? Do you remember the brand?
Oh, it started with an S.
SanDisk. Well, it doesn't matter, but I mean, those are nice to have. But a lot of them are like 4 gigabytes, because the limit for really big files on either of the two major operating systems without reformatting, doing a reformat. But I know you reformat these are great to have, Yeah. I mean, you can get them really. I mean, you can get them really large. I've got a couple of 32 gigabytes and a couple of 64 gigabyte ones. I put when I did that initial stuff I took to Duncan Whitney about the interview with that asshole that came over, the appraiser, for the road work on January 5th, 2015. I had to reformat that a couple of times so it would play on his law firm's machines,
Yeah.
Why are you doing this? Because I don't trust you. What a dick. Why does he think I'm doing it? You're coming in trying to take my property? Of course I don't trust you. I think you're going to lie to me. If not by commission, lies by omission.
That kinks out.
Yeah, no kidding, yeah.
No, you said I'm always on my feet.
And here I am again for my sins. Well, it turns out the activities I detailed yesterday did not pan out, much as I had suspected they might not pan out.
What was that?
Well, I'll go into that later when I have this machine off. But I talked to him about it yesterday. Since we're all about total truth here and peace and love on the Joe Kersey channel, so I'm going to say here,
I'm going to go get another Coke.
bye-bye YouTubers.